Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiara. If you're new here, I usually do not do these kinds of videos, but I had a spark of inspiration. Sorry, the window's right here, I'm just looking at people. But I had a spark of inspiration in my head, and I asked you guys on my last video if you wanted me to film this, and a couple of y'all said yes. My cousin and some other people said I should film this, so here I am. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a Tinder horror story type of thing. I don't even know what I titled this yet, honestly, but it's a story time. So if you like story times, grab a snack. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I tend to ramble, so grab a snack and let's just get on to the story. Okay, so this happened last year in April, so about around this time I was on Tinder, and I just had turned 18, so I was on Tinder, you know, being a little person. And I matched with this guy. We're gonna call him Tony. That's not really his name, but we're gonna call him Tony. And you know we were chatting on Snapchat and everything, and then I got his number or something, or I got his number and his Snapchat and his Instagram, something like that. So I had all of those, and you know, I followed him on Instagram, he followed me, and you know, everything was cool. We texted and stuff and talked. Sorry about the lighting change, but yeah. And then he wanted to go on a date, so I was like, yeah, why not, you know. Sorry, so I wrote down stuff on my iPad so I wouldn't forget, because it's kind of a lot. So we went on a date. He picked me up from my house, so he drove, he picked me up, we went to dinner, he paid, okay? I need y'all to just listen. So he paid, and after dinner we went to hookah. If you don't know what hookah is, it's like, I want to say it's like Middle Eastern. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, but I don't know. It's smoking, basically. I'll put a picture on the screen. If you don't know what hookah is, this is what it is right here. So we went to a hookah lounge, and you know, we were just chilling, smoking hookah, having a conversation, talking, you know, everything's chill, you know. We had a good dinner, we had a good hookah whatever, and you know, everything was great. He paid for everything, you know. I mean, I offered to pay because that's just how I am, but you know, he paid for everything. And then, you know, we were at hookah, I don't know, we were there for a while, and then we left. He dropped me off at home, and that was that. So then we talked, we kept talking, we FaceTimed, we did all that. Everything was great, you know. I was getting to know him, he was getting to know me. Things were going a-okay. So then we went on a second date, and we went to hookah again, but we went to a different hookah lounge, and this hookah lounge had food. So it was still like dinner and stuff like that, but we just got like little like appetizer foods. And that time I told him, since he paid last time, that we would split the bill 50-50. So that's what we did, and everything was good. Dinner, hookah, everything went perfect. So then this is when the little sketchiness of everything starts happening. So we were going to go on a third date. Now I don't remember where we were supposed to go or what we were supposed to do, but I was all ready. I had my hair done, I had my makeup on, had a cute outfit on, everything like that. And he wasn't answering his texts. I don't know how many texts I sent him, but I sent him quite a few texts. I wasn't like going off or anything, just like, hey, you know, are we still on to go to wherever tonight, blah blah blah. And he wasn't texting back. I called him, he didn't answer, blah blah blah. And then like an hour or two later, he texted me. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry, we can't go out tonight. I don't know, I think he said he had to work, or I don't really remember. Yeah, I think he said he had to work or something like that, or his car wasn't working. I don't know, just some excuse. And I was just like, oh, you know, that's fine, because I'm just such a nice person that I was just like, okay, that's fine. So I went on with my day, and then we were texting again, and things were just kind of weird. He started getting like real distant and like not talking to me, and like it was just kind of weird. And when he would talk to me, it just was kind of like he didn't want to talk to me. So he didn't talk to me for like 2 days. Like he he didn't leave me on red because he didn't have his things on, which is kind of annoying, but he left me on red technically and didn't text me back. And then I had texted him again, and I was just like, hey, like, what's up, you know, just like trying to get him to talk to me. So I was just like, okay, why are you just not talking to me? And then when I texted him, okay, I texted him, and the text that I got back from him said, don't text me anymore, this is his girlfriend, leave him alone. So that came from his phone, and I'm over here like, I'm just like, oh, you have a girlfriend, blah blah blah. And then they were like, yeah, so stop texting me, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to you anymore. So I'm just over here like, what? You have a girlfriend? What? So that was that. And then I don't know how many days went by, but I hit him up again because I was just shocked. Like, we went on 2 dates and all of this, and you have a girlfriend. So I hit him up trying to get some answers, like, you had a girlfriend this whole time, why were you even on Tinder in the first place, you took me on 2 dates, you paid for the first date, you paid for the first date. So I hit him up asking like those questions and stuff like that, and he wanted to come back at me and tell me, oh, I was at a party and one of my friends had my phone and she just texted you that. What? You're at a party and one of your friends as a girl had your phone and texted you that. And I was just like, no, I don't believe you. And he was like, oh, it's true, I was just too embarrassed to text you back and like explain myself. What? Like, all I was thinking was like, are you serious right now? Like, my Siri just went on. I was like, are you serious right now? Like, this is your excuse to why you didn't text me back for X amount of time and why you have a girlfriend. So me being the very gullible person and trustworthy person that I am, I was like, okay, you know, yeah, it's not like I was trying to like marry him or anything. So I was just like, okay, yeah. So then after that we continued talking, but I still hadn't seen him. So I was still like trying to see him, like go out and see him and stuff like that. But he still kept saying, oh, I have to work, oh, my car's not working, oh, I'm out of town, oh, this and that. And I'm just like, something still ain't right. So me, being the little detective that I am, I go and snoop through some social media. So you can't really snoop through Snapchat, there's nothing on Tinder. So I went on his Instagram. He never posted any pictures of girls. The Instagram picture that he had up there was like old, he hadn't posted in months. And you know, I was just kind of just looking for something, somebody that commented, you know, hard eyes or anything like that. And then I decided to go on Facebook. Now a lot of people these days don't use Facebook, so I was like, I'm probably not going to find anything. So, you know, I type in Tony's name, his first and his last name, and this picture of him pops up. The picture is really old, but you can tell that's him. So I click on it. Tell me why. This is just so funny now, but it's really not funny. Tell me why. The minute I click on his profile, the first thing that pops up is a picture of him and his girlfriend. Yeah, girlfriend. So like, he has a private profile, so I can't really, there's only select things that I can see because his profile is private. But when I went on it, I could literally see it said Tony changed his cover photo to this picture, and it was a picture of him and his girlfriend at the beach. And tell me why that picture was taken like 2 days before we went on our second date. 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. And I'm just like shocked. Like, I'm shook. Like, I had no words. I was just like, did this like really happen to me? Like, is this really happening? Like, what? So I continue to look through his Facebook page, and there's more and more pictures of him and her. And I'm just like, what is even going on? As I'm just scrolling through the page, and like I keep seeing these dates, and then I'm like thinking of like the times that like he wouldn't text me back and stuff. So things started to add up real quick, and I was just like, okay, now this is all starting to make sense. Now I didn't want to seem like some like crazy stalker lady, but I am about to be over here talking to this guy, and he's got a whole girlfriend that he's over here lying about, and he's over here up on Tinder trying to get a girl, obviously, because hello, we matched, we saw each other, we went on dates, we did this and we did that. So I texted him and I confronted him, and I said something along the lines like, dude, you have a whole girlfriend, I don't know why you're sitting up here lying. You know, I looked on your Facebook, I saw the girl and y'all's pictures together and everything like that, and he still tried to deny it. So I had to go up on there and screenshot everything that I saw and send it to him. I'm like, why am I sending you your own Facebook? You can literally see this. And then after I did that, he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, I'm a good guy, I like you, but I like her, and I don't want to break her heart, but I really like you too. And I'm just like, what are you doing? I don't care if you like me, I don't care if you have a good heart, you're over here cheating on your girlfriend. And I was like, I'm not about to talk to you. Like, we went on dates and you have a whole girlfriend, and you don't find a problem with the fact that you have a whole girlfriend, but you're over here up on Tinder and taking girls on dates. So I cut that off. I stopped talking to him. I unfollowed him on Instagram, unfriended him on Snapchat. I blocked his number, deleted his number. I was not about to be no home wrecker or anything like that. I was just, why me? Like, why was that? Like, I wasn't even hurt, like I wasn't even like crying or anything. I was just more of like, did this just really happen to me? Like, this ain't no movie, did this really happen to me? I was just, it was crazy. And till this day, he still follows me on Instagram and he still follows me on Snapchat. But I don't really know like what's going on with his life and his girlfriend, or if they're even together, or what the deal is. But Tinder is not a place to find love. I'll tell you that. It might be possible, but at the end of the day, we all know what Tinder really is for. And if you go on there looking for some love, I can't promise you that you'll find that on there. But that is one of my horror stories with Tinder. I probably have a couple more. Not like dates, just like people that are like freaking crazy. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my little story time. Be careful if you are on Tinder and you are going to meet someone. Always meet them in a public place, and always just be careful. Meet them in a public place. Don't go straight to their house if you've never met them before. You know, make sure somebody has your location just in case. My mom and my cousin always have my location, so it makes me feel safe if I'm going out to someone's house or I don't know, doing stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you enjoyed my little story time. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.